What's up, traders? Vladimir here from Home Trader Club, and what a week it was on the market. The Federal Reserve doubles the long and buyback and shocks the market, bond market mainly. That was the idea, to bring in more liquidity and, of course, the metals, commodities, and some other instruments. So, will that bring the gold back to 5,000? Can the euro dollar climb to 118 or 120? Is the Bitcoin going back to $100,000? Let's break it down and let's cover it all. So first of all, quick overview. What just happened this week? So the Federal Reserve brings back some liquidity, or doubles the liquidity after the bond market stress, from 2 billion, at least 4 billion of the buybacks. And they are targeting the long-term bonds market, and it is effective from September to November, at least at the moment. So what happened there is, because the 30 years yield reached more than 5%, 5.33. This is the highest level since 2007, and that was the strong offers in the older bonds. All that geopolitical pressure, geopolitical stress brings back this kind of quantitative easing. Is not quiet. I will explain why not. So that basically means long bond demand is supported to the upside. The Treasury yield is supposed to go lower, and the market liquidity improves. And what all does that mean on our Forex market? So we do expect the US dollar to be more bearish now, because there is simply more money involved, more free dollars. And that probably would be the best on the gold, which should maintain the run, gold, silver, and also the crypto market, which I believe found now its new momentum, its new buyers, its new reasons to rally. So that is pretty much what happens. And is that really a quantitative easing? Not quite. It is a similar market reaction, but it's a very, very different mechanism. They simply buy old, less liquid bonds. They are not really printing money. So that's what happens here. They do not make any new bank reserves. While in the quantitative easings, when it was happening, they were buying securities at a scale and create bank reserves, so basically printing money. So that's not really what happens here. And yeah, let's take a look how that affects on the chart. So I want to start with the euro dollar, which got the boost on the last week. And the biggest question is what's coming next. So while the longer term, to me personally, at the moment remains a little bit unclear, but with some probability to see the euro dollar actually climbing again with the next highs, and maybe even reaching the 125 for the long run. But on the shorter run, I definitely see let's say some rejections coming on the euro dollar. So what do we have here? Right now, we start to see the upper Bollinger Band. For more than 20 candles, we are climbing up without significant retraces. Usually, you know what it means, like here, it brings some pressure to the downside. So I definitely believe we will see the pullbacks. But is that over? So as long as these levels hold, I believe the euro will have hard time. Around these levels, we should see these bounces. But as the bounces take place, I am after buy the dips here. I really, for now, at the moment, unless anything changes dramatically, I don't see different outcome. So from my point of view, that's the two scenarios I'm looking to get involved. If it climbs first, I'll be looking to sell for these retraces. If we do get this bounce here back to this zone, I am after the buys, expecting it to climb all the way to above 118, 120, maybe even beyond. So for me, this is the trading plan on the euro dollar, as simple as it can get. And what all that means on the pound dollar. So you remember I was talking about it for a long time. I believe that for the long run, the pound dollar is going to above 140. Is that already happening right now? So what I like right now is that the pound managed to break above this range, and it is holding itself above the volume profile balance zone. That's a strong technical condition, and if we take a look right now, we are building higher highs, higher lows, while the market attempts to make this high as well. You can see there is no divergence against or anything like that, which makes me think this is buy the dips. On the lower time frames, I believe the pound dollar will find some peak either from here, or maybe it will try another spike and then drop down. We have this range consolidation, that's an important zone. We have the broken resistance that acts as a support, and of course we have this volume profile zone. So any bounce towards these levels, for me it simply means buy the pound dollar. I believe we are on the way to above 140. And what all that means on the gold. So in the last weekly forecast, we discussed about the 4400 up to 4500 as a key level, where I expect the gold to bounce back before very possible scenario of the rally to continue. And that's what happens with the gold right now. And the biggest question is right now, so what's coming next? Are we going for a new all-time high? I think it's a little bit too early to judge that. But on the shorter term, the way it behaves right now, the facts are bullish. This is a bullish divergence. This is a bullish price structure, higher highs, higher lows. RSI climbs, making its own higher highs, higher lows, and holding above 50. There are no ending signs, which makes me think the gold is heading to 4800 up to 4900, and with a very high probability it's going for this little range here. Take a look, which looks not significant but is extremely significant as a supply area, and all that is about 5000. So for me the gold is back on bullish, and any pullbacks here I believe should provide further buys. What are the key levels to pay attention to this mini consolidation above the 4500? As long as it holds this range as a strong demand area as well, as long as these two levels hold here, I would be looking to buy these retraces. And if there will be no surprises, I think the gold is heading all the way to 4800, maybe even 5000. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And let's talk about the Bitcoin. So I was expecting to see the Bitcoin making the clearance of this low before it massively goes up. Clearly, the Federal Reserve had different plans, and what happened there with the Bitcoin is after this bullish divergence, it finally managed this week to break above this high. And similar to all the other instruments, it is making higher highs, higher lows on the chart and the indicator as well. But I would pay attention to on the shorter term, with all the excitement that the RSI is getting very strong overbought area, and we are next to the broken support and now acts as the resistance. So on the short term, I believe that this area around 80,000, maybe even 85,000, should act as a strong area. Some bounces, which after I believe should bring the Bitcoin to the upside. So are we in front of another bullish run that will take the Bitcoin to all-time highs? At the moment, I have my doubts. Of course, it could happen. But as for now, we don't have enough evidences for that, because it is only first bullish run after the bullish divergence, right? So what should happen here? I believe the Bitcoin definitely should clean this high, with high probability also to go to this zone here, which is around the 95,000 up to 97,000, and then very possible all the way to this high from the weekly chart, which is around the 105,000 up to 110,000. So buy the dips, from my point of view, is the right thing to do with the Bitcoin. Any pullbacks here unless there will be any surprise, should load the next portion of the buyers. Watch out for this dynamic supportive line, of course, as a strong area. And as long as it holds, look to buy the dips. So that's my view on the Bitcoin. And as always, I hope you find value in this video and the trading opportunities. If you do, hit this like button, and if you are new to our channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the subscribe button. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I would like to thank you for watching. I hope once again you enjoyed that, and I want to take the opportunity to invite you to our family, the Home Trader Club. Enjoy our full courses, real-time trades, real-time education, so much more. Join our family with the link below this video in the description, or free with our partnership with Ava. All the links, all the relevant links for you with all the offers are in the description. Thanks for watching. Best to you and yours, and I'll see you soon with more. Good trading. Bye for now.